Hello everyone, my name is D and today I will be playing The Park. I don't know much of this game. It's up on stream, and basically what happens throughout the game is you are a mother searching for your son. And there's supposed to be some mechanics where if you right click on a mouse, I believe you're supposed to be calling out for your son, and the more you do that, the more the mother starts freaking out, and the more her world starts to warp around her because she starts freaking out more and more. So I will adjust this. Alright, let's leave it there. I've never played this, so I don't know much about it, so it's gonna be nice and private. It's a narrative experience, best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio, and control settings and your sanity. Good thing I don't have much of it. It's a beautiful Ferris wheel. Now, looking on Steam at the images of this game, it looks like you're going through a festival at night of some sort, and there was this image what looked like a squirrel with red eyes, like a mascot or something. So
in my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Is she the mother?
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
I guess that's the mother then. There must be your kid.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Alright. Let's see. Hey, kiddo. You know, you look oh, okay. Huh. So in order to look around, I have to left click. Or right click. I can't just... It's irritating.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed.
That's really weird.
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dreams of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Oh, no. Just quit it. Oh, there we are. Now I don't have to left click. I don't know what that was about. Who's this?
What?
Why?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey,
Oh.
stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
What the fuck? Why would my son do that for a teddy bear? And you didn't see him running beforehand?
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Shouting provides audible and visual clues. Hey, welcome to the park. Atlantic Island Park. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you. Looks like a magician. I gotta change the sensitivity. A little bit too much. Let's try that. That's better.
There's something special
can't-
about the entrance to an amusement park.
I can't.
A line
Move
drawn
on the
between the
escalator?
real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Maybe you should fix those lightings. I don't know why someone would like this park. If... Oh. What? I feel like it doesn't take an entire day to go up an escalator. Also, why have the entrance all the way down there for an for the entrance
God.
of an escalator?
The park. What happened here?
Right. Good to know I can run.
Can't catch me.
Where? You little. Listen, you're finding your teddy bear. You're not playing raceway. Come back here, you little shit. Carrie Killen is Satan's whore. Whoa. Who is that? Is that me? No, couldn't be me. Examine shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Oh, come on, kid. How did you lose your shoes? And the grooves on the shoe, pretty fat.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Okay, so that's what I saw in the images, the Chad the Chipmunk thing. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley. At 1 p.m. the Octofron. And at 3 p.m. Park Entrance. Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. It rhymed. But that's... I'm sorry, Chad. You know, job's what you make of it.
I wonder what this is.
It's a handwritten note. It just said that on the, you know, purchased the land on Solomon's Island for a pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals. Just to mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters for the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Alright. Old man Henderson did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. So the land is alive. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I had a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I can't imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Well, the land seems to think different, and what is that, the microphone? Where did my son go? Tunnel of Tales. Did he go on there? Or did he run around?
Callum, stay where you are!
Come on, Mommy.
I hope he's in here, and I'm not just like wasting time and he's just like inside looking at me. Okay, so I lost him when he ran this way because I was reading. Shouldn't have read that stuff. Shit. I don't know what the fuck I was just trying to say.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Is this the old Hansel Gretel story?
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
Wasn't it
When their
breadcrumbs?
father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
What's going on?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds
Alan, where did you
snatched
go?
up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
I didn't mean to do
Abandoned
that.
by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
You don't want to eat a house that's all sugary. You can't do that.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes.
Why would she make her house out
you
of
dear
candy
children,
and
who
sweets?
brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside,
Yeah, it's just
the old
a
woman
weird
urged,
old
and the
lady
children,
offering
still licking their
candy
sweets,
to little
followed.
children. Not weird at all. Oh, hello.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
What am I supposed to do about
Your
those
brother will make a good mouthful,
pieces? I can't.
the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
You know, it's nice. I have actual legs and hands showing up.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven.
Okay, both
Gretel
of them
slid a large iron bolt over the door to the
getting
oven.
a little bit too stupid, especially the
Gretel
witch.
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Someone's a murderer.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Oh. Don't. That's weird. Why would they do that? Why not try and hunt something instead of eating an old woman? Can I get off now? Please? Thank you. Swans, gingerbread, and chocolate. Okay, so there's not blood on there. Let's just get off now.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
So she viewed herself not as a mother to her child, but as a sister? That's not weird at all.
Another accident. This place.
Jesus Christ. Why was there an accident with that? Hey, I found the teddy bear. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been all for nothing. Am I gonna take that teddy bear? 'Cause that's his teddy bear that he was looking for, right? That's a teddy bear. Take the teddy bear, it's his, you know, call it a day, go home. See, like, I love it when... I love it when they put effort into showing their legs and arms, like you're actually as the person. Not just like a floating camera. So how long has it been since they took care of the grass? And was me going up the escalator like a remembering of this, or is this like the nightmare that she's having this experience? Alright, something's gonna happen. What kind of face is that? And what's up with what it clothes? Nope, newspapers. I don't like that music.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Huh? Who did? Okay, so this is eyewitness report. The officer on duty is Sheriff F. Bannerman. A witness named Norma Creed, and the statement is as follows. We were waiting for our turn on the ride, Frank, me and the boys, so that's a family, and this fellow in a chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people take photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit weary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more of the ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey. And that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everyone was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. That is fucked up. That is so fucked up. Like, how? What were the kids doing? Like, what exactly did they do to make that guy snap? Like, I mean, they have to deal with that every day. So of course they're going to be on edge about it, but to actually snap and have them try and successfully, I'm guessing, kill, stabbing. But, wow. Alright, so I know I'm supposed to look for my kid, but let's see what happens if I come over here. But
I can't get on while it's moving.
I'm gonna go when it's super slow. Alright, this will help me get the aerial view. Or this seems a little bit fast. Brush of cold air. Alright, this is a little bit faster than what you usually get, I'm pretty sure. Did I see something? Oh, hello. What the fucking... So yeah, I'm guessing, like, this is all basically the mindset of the mother. So, like, what she's seeing is just because she's really freaked out about her son. Or at least I hope so. But seriously, what the... Just like a brush of cold air in the room right now. Alright, Examine Polaroid.
Oh, I remember this.
Me and Caleb. You remember this, but it looks like both of you don't want to be there. And what is up with the picture in the background? Like, okay, that face right there. The mother, like, she does not want to be there. And the kid, he looks like he's being tortured by this right now. Like, he doesn't want to be a part of what's going on. Can't look in here. Boy. Let's see. I think I came from this way. Yeah. It's now left or right? I'll go left, because that's where the Ferris wheel is. And that, if, you know, maybe I find someone I know. Well, I'm not going left. Going right. That's been fixed for me.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Alright, well, I'm going to stop here for this part and leave it off for a next one. So, if you like this video, please be sure to like down below and comment in the comment section for more games that you have in mind that you would like to see me play. I am up for it. Alright, and please be sure to share this along. Please like down below. And I will see you in the next video. See ya. Take care.